We're back to the second half here at Villa Park, where it's, you guessed it, 0-0 against Aston Villa and Manchester United. Manchester United starting without any of their summer signings. Angel Di Maria and Danny Blind, I believe, have made the bench, but no one aside from that. It's Westwood. Louis Van Gaal wanted to test the mental with these players that played under David Moyes last season. If you could accuse them of not really playing for him anymore, Van Gaal wants to put that to the test. Whether it really is just their age. Oh, and a mix-up there, and it's going to be a corner, I believe. But this here, the phone rang and everything, so I've just edited it out. We'll go back to take this corner from Westwood for Aston Villa here. And headed away by Van Persie? I'm sure, no, Van Persie's there. Anyway. Here's Kieran Richardson. Sanchez. Wilson to Fletcher. Or Valencia, rather. And Persie. It's been a rather quiet game, really. Oh, here's Van Persie. Can he spark it into life with a goal here? Van Persie, the Villa defender's gone down. Darren Fletcher, and he's going to be tackled. Oh, and here's Nzombia. Look at the space he has. Charles Nzombia. And it was a fantastic tackle by Raphael. It had to be, or it would have been a penalty. Fantastic defending by Manchester United there. Now can they take advantage here? Valencia on the ball for United. He's going to push past Kieran Richardson. Look, he's not there. He's brought down. That's a penalty, surely. The referee has given it. It's a penalty. And Manchester United's history is not good with them. It's a penalty. Ooh, it starts outside the box. Ooh. Now, Valencia goes down inside the box. Now, from that angle, it looked like the foul had started outside and ended up inside, but the referee has given a penalty now. Manchester United have historically not been great with them. Let's see what happens here. And Persie. Oh, and it's another one that's denied. Robin Van Persie this time is denied a penalty. Oh my goodness me. Manchester United, that's another penalty that is going to arrive for them. Aaron Hepwood had one saved by an informed Lucas Fabianski at Swansea. And then there was one at Burnley, which Rooney missed completely. Oh, and Manchester United, as I said, have made up for it. There we go. Straight back in, and now there's a goal. It doesn't matter. Darren Fletcher, the captain, has scored. I was about to say that Rooney had one missed against Burnley, and then Rooney had one saved by Kasper Schmeichel, and now Brad Guzan is the latest to deny Manchester United a goal-scoring opportunity from a penalty. But it don't mean anything, because they've hit back, and Darren Fletcher has slotted that. Fantastic goal from the vice-captain. Guzan can do nothing about that one. And Manchester United for the penalty spot are 0-4. But it doesn't mean anything, because they're in the lead anyway. Wow, what drama. And it didn't actually look like the foul had taken place inside the box initially. It's almost like Valencia was looking for that. But I guess if that's the case, justice done, if only momentarily. Aston Villa 0, Manchester United 1 again. No matter what Manchester United do for the penalty spot, it is on the scoreline that matters. And they're leading it. John Joe Shelby scores for Swansea against Hull City. Here's Fabian Delph. And here's Sanchez. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. He's going to fall just short. Here's another look at the second goal of the season from Darren Fletcher. Only 9 appearances, believe it or not. Slotted. Absolutely beautiful goal from Darren Fletcher. Makes it 1-0 to United, despite the penalty miss from Robin Van Persie. No one can take a penalty here. I was going to say a football penalty. Oh man. Well, here's Sanchez. Manchester United again. What have they got to do to score from a penalty? Benteke. And that almost wasn't cleared, and it actually wasn't. Maybe a corner. Manchester United 0 for 4 from the penalty spot here. Unbelievable stuff. And Zubia with the corner. Senderos, of all people. And Kira Richardson's going to have to run after it. And eventually picks it up. Took a while. Just sitting back, waiting. Here's Westwood. And here's Benteke. Benteke, some would feel that he was fouled. And some would feel that's handball. Sanchez. Southampton have conceded against Everton 2-1 and Long has scored. There's Wilson. And here's Fletcher. Fletcher showing some pace. Even at his age. Valencia with the cross. Here's Benteke. And no one can score a penalty for Manchester United. Henwood, Rooney and now Van Persie. What is going on? Jared Fletcher's gone down. The referee's calling a free kick. I'm not sure who it's for. Andres Weimann, meanwhile, goes off for Gabriel Bonloho. It's a United free kick. Smallman takes it. He'll be picked off by Benteke, almost. Carrick there. Valencia to Wilson. Raphael from right back. And here's Van Persie, and Raphael's just a bit too far. You can see what Raphael was trying to do there. Here's another tackle from Fabian Delph, I guess. Oh, he does control that with his hand, you know. That is controlled with his hand, and the referee is in a perfect position to see it, but doesn't give it. That's unusual. And Van Persie is in a right tussle with someone up there. Manchester United again in the second half score a penalty. Raphael. Wilson. Valencia. Goes past Senderos. Fletcher. And the header wasn't really that good there. And Guzan was able to gather it. Manchester United putting up a gear now. The referee is calling for offside? I'm not sure what it was about. Bonloho, when the ball's played, is definitely offside, but is it really necessary? I guess. Yes, it is. James Wilson, who has played particularly well in the last few games he's been in. Carrick. Oh, and it almost went in. Well, the midfielders, Fletcher and Carrick, actually staking a claim towards their extension of the contracts, perhaps. They're getting up there in years. Darren Fletcher has not played for many a time in the last few seasons due to his illness, but he's done really well this season in particular. Here's Delph. And here's Benteke. Sanchez. Benteke. Valencia. And Zobia. Here's Delph. This has been very, very quiet a lot of this game. Smalling. Manchester United defended so well though. You've got to give them that. Wilson is brought down. Well, James Wilson has just had... Oh, James Wilson has had to go off, an injury here. Will Keane has come on. Oh, and it's so unfortunate for James Wilson. He's had such a great run. And now Wilson goes off injured, and we wish him all the best. We really do. James Wilson is an up-and-comer in English football. There is no doubt about that. Future England star, a lot of people are saying. Aaron Himmel in particular, his teammate, really has enjoyed playing with Wilson. And he and Wilson just tore Manchester City to ribbons in the Manchester derby. Wilson was just obligingly giving him with the ball almost 100% of the time. Carrick goes past Senderos, tries to whip it back in, but unfortunately it's going to be short. Well, at least if Aston Villa do concede another penalty, they've got every chance of stopping it, because Manchester United, the penalties, as we've seen, are not that great at all. 0 for 4 now. Manchester United. Something is not right with their mechanics when it comes to penalty kicks. And even Robin Van Persie missed. And so to Will Keane, and Will Keane is onside. Uses Van Persie instead. That's a wise decision, but unfortunately Van Persie lost the ball. Not a bad idea from Will Keane. Here is Valencia. Here is Will Keane, yet to score for United. That's a good save for Guzan. That wasn't a bad idea. It appears that now Darren Fletcher is limping around. It's very unfortunate. Manchester United's luck with injuries has been absolutely appalling. Appalling luck. Aaron Hemwood with another stint of illness. Luckily he doesn't play in a road game, so it doesn't really matter, but now Wilson's gone off, and seems like Fletcher's limping around as well. Fletcher, though, isn't calling for a sub. He's fighting on. And Fletcher, you've got to give him credit. He needs to play as much as possible after his torrid time with his illness in particular. There's Fletcher again. Keane. Oh, Will Keane. He's broken past. Here's Will Keane. And still Will Keane. Oh, he's unfortunate. Will Keane, how unfortunate was that? He had a shot that was saved and then picked it back up. And Will Keane, still yet to score on a United shirt, came very, very close there. Very unfortunate for Will Keane. I feel sorry for him. There's Richardson. Oh, and Richardson's all the way to David De Gea. He's been outstanding as per usual, but not with that throw. Here's Fabian Delph. On the hole. And David De Gea gave us that one as well. Senderos. Tackled by Will Keane. And then unfortunately tackled by Loughton afterwards. Will Keane is really playing well. Senderos. I think the referee could add 10 minutes and Villa still wouldn't score. It's a hard-fought victory, but Manchester United will certainly take it. But once again, their form at the penalty spot still dips at 0. They are now 0 for 4. And James Wilson, we wait for his update on his condition. Unfortunately gone down. Will Keane almost made a mark. Darren Fletcher in the second half scores. Aston Villa 0, Manchester United 1. Other scores from today, as we know, Manchester United beat Hull Aston Villa, by 1-0. Swansea City finally beat Hull City by 2-1. What a score here as Liverpool's fall continues. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. an absolutely outstanding result, and Arsenal's form continuing to rise. Manchester City 2, Crystal Palace 1. Finally, some good luck and score for City there, a win there for them. Very fortunate indeed there, though, because Crystal Palace had some fight there, but City finally pulling through. Newcastle United 1, Sunderland 2 in the Tyware derby. Queen's Park Rangers 1, West Brom 0. Southampton 1, Everton 2. Spurs 2, Burnley 0. Still, no win recorded for Burnley. But at Fort Britannia, another crucial result. Stoke City 1, Chelsea 1. A draw and 2 drop points for Chelsea. West Ham 2, Leicester City 1, the final score. Let's see what that does to the league tables, and as you would expect, it increases Manchester United's lead at the top of the table, but now they're second place to Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur are second. They've leapfrogged Chelsea thanks to their draw at Fort Britannia. Arsenal up to 4th, so both London clubs are now in the top 4. That hasn't happened for some time. Liverpool down to 5th, with their luck now really falling down. Sunderland, magnificent 6th as well. Great result for them as they go ahead of Manchester City by a few points. They're 4 points clear of Stoke City now in 7th place. The relegation zone, Leicester City, Crystal Palace and Burnley. Played 17, drawn 4, lost 13, 1-0. They have won 0. They have won no games in 17 now. Burnley, you have to say now, relegation candidates for sure. 4 points from 17.